Alright guys, welcome back to another Pokemon TCG Pocket video on my channel. So today we're gonna take a look at another very different deck. Now first off, as you can see, my new layout is here. I would kindly appreciate some feedback from you guys, right? So initially a lot of people complained about the game being split up and being on the left instead of being on the middle and so forth. And with the new avatar of which is supposed to represent myself, I'm trying to bring a bit more personality into my videos, right? So I'll kindly appreciate a bit of feedback. Let me know what you like about this. If you don't like it, maybe you would like my previous old layout, just hit it down in the comment sections and yeah, I will be good with it. Now let's actually proceed and take a look at this deck. Now this deck has been recommended from one of our Discord users and it has achieved a 6+ victory win streak in Master Ball rank. So this alone in itself is definitely a feat. Right, so the deck features the Lycanroc EX. Now, I know it's in German. I'm gonna try and translate it for future videos, by the way. Now, Lycanroc EX never really featured, never really was like a Pokemon which a lot of people wanted to play. 150 HP, 130 damage, it discards one of its fighting energies. I mean, it's not really as a meta kind of Pokemon to be seen, but with the addition of the baby Pokemons, it may be. And the other Lycanroc, the Night version of it, is as already known in the game, right? There has been a previous meta version where you used to run 2 copies of this with Rampados, and we're also running the baby Pokemon Rabouts here. Now this one here is doing 20 damage early on, is going to be able to apply pressure early on to the opponent. And we're also running 2 times of this version of Rockruff. Now this one here has the ability to actually seek out one of its evolutions from the deck, which is going to be incredibly helpful, right? So we are in Master Ball rank. Let's try and see what this deck is capable of doing in ranked mode, right? All right, the first opponent has been found. Very nice. Let's see how the first match actually begins. And we're starting second. This is good. Now, starting second is actually pretty good. And we're running Tyrogue in the first round. We're running against Electric. Oh, okay. Silverly and Zeraora. Okay. This one's going to be very interesting. Now, we do have the type advantage, right? The opponent doesn't have enough energy as of now to be able to attack us anyways, right? So we're going to be hopefully good here in this round. Now let's actually see where this one's going. The opponent's obviously utilizing the special ability of Zeraora, giving itself energy. We do have Sabrina. We do have 2 Professor Researchers. We're going to utilize them as well. Giant Cape, and we do have Pichu. It's actually a pretty bad hand to if you're considering, right? Very bad starting hand, but we're going to go with the Giant Cape here. So Tyrogue is going to be able to survive that 1 hit from his type null. And we're going to do 40 damage right there. Now, the thing is, he actually attached the Giant Cape to it. So he is going to survive, which is not going to be very nice for us anyways. Okay, he's going to come out with Giovanni, but he failed to get the coin flip. So we're actually safe for another round. And we can attack one more time. We do have Pokeball. This is very good. This is very good. Pokeball is here. We do have one of our Rockruffs. He's gonna go to the field. Like so. And we'll attach 1 energy. And Professor's Research, another one. Just to grab... Yeah, okay. We do have another Pokeball here. Another Rockruff would be nice. Yes. Very nice. Rockruff number 2. We do have Lycanroc, the day form of it. This is very good, actually. This is pretty good now. Shall we attack one more time, or do we want to go with Pichu and actually attach energy? I'm actually thinking just gonna go for the attack here. He's most likely going to evolve. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe he is, maybe he's not. Okay, he's not going to evolve. Okay, he is regardless. He's going to be able to defeat my active position Pokemon, my Tyrogue, right? Whether he gets the coin flip or not. And he got it as well, so he's going to be able to do 40 damage. Like so. And our Tyrock is unfortunately gone. Now you could run this deck also with Magby instead of Pichu, right? Just saying. So you don't actually need to have Pichu on your hand or in the deck to be able to run this. So what we're gonna do now is I'm gonna give him a red card first. First of all, I'm gonna go with the Giant Cape, obviously, right? Giant Cape in it. And then we are gonna go with the red card, forcing the opponent to mix his hand cards back into his deck, and then he's gonna be able to draw 3 cards, right? And then we're gonna go with the ability from Pichu and give our Rockruff here 1 more electric type energy. Now the good thing is Lycanroc EX only needs 2 fighting energies instead of 3. So that's actually very good, because that actually allows us to be a bit more flexible and also be able to utilize like an energy which is not fighting type, right? So the opponent went with Sabrina. We are gonna have to sacrifice our Rockruff here, unfortunately. I do not think that he has a second Sabrina, actually. If he has, then it's gonna be peak, but yeah, I don't think so. Because now our Lycanroc is coming to the field. Rockruff to the active position. And Pokemon Communication, we don't really need that as of now anyways. There is no need for it whatsoever anymore in this current round. And then we're gonna attack. 130 damage. Attacking his Silverly. Right, that one is down. We do have 170 HP. The opponent is not going to be able to defeat me unless he has red. Okay, now most certainly he's not going to be able to defeat me. Now, if he attacks, he does 50 damage. What we are going to do the next turn, if he doesn't play another basic Pokemon, let's actually wait and see. Yes, he doesn't. So we're going to play Sabrina, force the opponent to switch his Silverly EX, his Silverly onto the active position. And that way we're going to eliminate it and then save ourselves from receiving any kind of attack which has more than 50 damage, right? So that way we're actually pretty much set to have won this match. So let's see what the opponent's going to do about it. I don't think he's going to do anything, and I think he's actually just going to surrender. But yeah, you never know. You never know. You never know. So Zeraora is in the active position and he surrendered. GG. First round victory. Very strong performance. Lycanroc EX, 150 HP, 130 damage. Very, very strong performance this first round. So let's jump into a second round. Let's see if we're able to actually do the same again. That would be very nice. So an opponent has been found. And the match is beginning. Very nice. So we are starting first. Okay, awful. Going first, and we're not running a single baby Pokemon. Whereas when we're starting second, we're definitely running a baby Pokemon. This is honestly, this game feels sometimes very much scripted. But I'm gonna let that slide. I cannot prove anything, right? So we do have Rockruff in the active position. Pichu is there. Pichu onto the field. Professor's Research, another 2 cards. Like so. And we do have Giant Cape. We do have another Rockruff. Very nice. Very, very good. We're going to be able to play this one. And then end our turn. There is nothing more we can do this round. The opponent is maybe going to play Darkrai. It's most likely playing Darkrai Giratina. Let's see. Okay, second Giratina. Interesting. Did play Professor's Research, which allowed him to draw 2 more cards. So essentially, yeah, okay, he's going with the Rocky Helmet. This one's not going to help us anyways. The Rocky Helmet here is basically causing us to take more damage. And since we weren't able to start in the active position first with a baby Pokemon, we're now forced to actually just stick around, which is kind of a mess, I feel like. Yeah, no, we're not going to evolve. I'm hoping for the non-EX version, and I didn't get it. We didn't get the non-EX version. That's very unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate, actually. Iono, okay. Could have been worse, I guess. Red card, Giovanni, Pichu, and we do have another evolution. Very nice. Okay. So, Darkrai EX is on the field. Let's see where this one's going. 20 damage, 60 HP left. We are going to survive a direct attack from Darkrai, but from Giratina, it's going to be difficult after we evolve. Let's see. Professor's Research, 2 more cards. Yeah, unfortunately, no Lycanroc, the night version of it. You know what? We're just going to retreat this turn. There's no point of actually... Ah, man. I feel like actually I should have left him in the active position and do one more search to get the Lycanroc non-EX version. I felt like that was actually the better play to do, but I think we messed up. I feel like we messed up, but yeah, let's see where this one's going. We're gonna supply our Rockruff on the left here, and then Pichu. Let's see what the opponent's going to do. Professor's Research, drawing 2 cards. Pokeball. Yeah, passive damage on Pichu. All right, sure. I don't think he's going to be able to do anything else. Yeah, he's just going to charge up with Giratina, and that's it. Our turn again. Sabrina, we're going to attack now, I feel like, actually. We're going to force Sabrina onto him, and let's see what he actually brings to the field. Okay, he's coming out with Darkrai, huh? I mean... he is just going to utilize his passive ability to get rid of my Pichu, right? So I'm actually thinking, let's actually bring the other Pichu onto the field. We're going to bring this boy to the active position. So that way he's not going to be able to get 2 points straight away in one round. He needs to defeat one actually, which I hope will help us. But anyways, let's see. Lycanroc onto the field, and we're going to throw out another attack. Supply our second Rockruff here. 1 energy. Boom. And then let's see what the opponent's going to do about it. He's definitely going to attack, but the way he's going to attack is going to be important. Ah, yeah, okay. I knew it. I knew he had Cyrus. I kind of anticipated this one. So he's actually grabbing my Pichu to the active position, defeats it with his passive, and then now he has like a even playing field and can just take out one of my Pokemon. Now this is very bad for us. Pichu is going to die. Like so. And now we can actually defeat his Darkrai EX, right? The good thing here is we can get rid of it. If we get rid of it, the opponent actually doesn't have a choice after that, because if he attacks, he's going to lose it. Yeah, let's go for the energy here. Let's go for Giovanni, like so. And then we are going to attack, defeat his Darkrai EX. Awesome, 2 points, secured. And now let's see. Sure, he's coming out with Giratina. That was expected, obviously. Of course, that was as expected. Now let's see what he's gonna do about it. Pokeball. No more cards in his deck. Yo, no. Just 2 coin flips, exactly what he needed. Bloody bro, no. I mean, that basically secured him the victory. So essentially, we can strike a final verdict here and literally say he only won due to luck. Like, if that wasn't due to pure lucky RNG, then I don't know what is. There is no point of doing anything now. It's not even skill related to win this match now. Like, that was pure luck. It could have gone either way, right? If he didn't manage to throw out to get rid of my 2 energies, then he would have lost. But unfortunately, it is what it is. We're gonna take the loss here. and man up to it. 2 rounds played, 1 victory, 1 loss. I think I'm gonna leave it at that, maybe. Definitely, finally, at least, something in a way to play this Lycanroc EX, right? Because I never really seen it in action in any format. Now, no one ever really played it. So us being able to play it here and test it here with a good deck is actually something very nice, something very different. I enjoyed that. And I do appreciate you guys giving me your thoughts on this deck. Maybe you have a bit more optimized version on it. If you do, then do let me know down below in the comment sections. And as always, thanks for tuning in. Take care of yourselves. Until next time.